what you wanted manifested. Look at this, the Tower, Two of Wands, Two of Cups. There will be an unexpected breakthrough, I feel like, in a certain connection. Whether you will choose this person or not, I'm not certain, because with the Nine of Swords to the Universe, which is the World card here, Princess of Pentacles, it's your choice finally. But I feel like, you know what it is, it's the end of a type cycle here, and you knew this all along. You had some knowledge, you had an upper hand. Maybe you know. What is up, Scorpios? What is going on? Today we're going to be doing your additional video, although I actually think we're going to be doing this one for the second half of May. So we've done already for the first half of May, for May in general, May through June. Let's see what's going to come up for the second half of May. So first card is reconciliation. Again, doesn't have to be any person from the past, but for some of you, it could be, there's somebody who is coming to, it could be a person you already know who is coming to offer you some kind of engagement, I'm seeing, or they want to take things seriously with you. So I don't know who this is, but I do feel like they had some time to think about something. I don't know what it is. Maybe you've taken a little bit of a pause, or I don't know, maybe you met them, but again, nothing really happened. And I feel like there's some kind of heart-to-heart conversation that allows you to see that this could be your soulmate and that you can really heal together. So this is what I'm picking up. Again, this doesn't have to be your entire message for May. We'll see what else is going to be coming up, but this is the first message that I'm seeing here. So anyway, guys, hello, welcome. Give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm not sure when I'm going to be posting this, but I think if it's before May 14, then the sale in my shop is still should be there. We restocked some things that sold out already, so there are love connections readings available, astrology packages, and I am taking one more student for tarot one-on-one mentorship one-on-one with me, and everything is 20-25% off. So if you want something, there's also a coaching package available, which is like my unique method. We look at your chart, and then we see how you can best manifest things that you want right now, what's best alignments for you. So it's a unique approach. I honestly haven't seen anyone do this. It's something that I've been developing myself. So if you want this, links are in the description box. Anyway, you guys, let's go right in. Let's see what is going on. I want to do the mermaids. Let's see what's going on. Again, we're looking at second half of May, from May 15 to May 30. There's going to be a lot of planets in Taurus. And yeah, for a lot of you, I feel like you're going to be in a place of knowing. I don't know what it means. Yeah, something about your intuition being very strong. Oh, you know what it is? I can see now. You will get a confirmation for what you had a feeling about for, I'm getting, a long time. I'm seeing with Yemaya card here that it's going to allow you to truly see how powerful you are, especially in terms of your, prophecy, prescience, prophecy, something like that. Because you will see how what you've been anticipating to happen again, sometimes things happen with a little bit of delay. Like I had this many times with people where we see clearly there's, like, let's just say, a new job coming, and yeah, sure, it might not happen exactly when we expect. It might take another additional few weeks, few months, but it's coming. So like I've had this from a lot of people, this feedback that yes, sometimes it takes just a little longer, but I mean, it happens. That's the key. So something that I feel like might have been delayed before, right now you're going to get a confirmation that your guidance has always been clear, and it might have to do with somebody in your life who is opening your heart to you. You're opening your heart to them. There's vulnerability, but I feel like the most important thing about it is that you will see how your guidance has been clear. You were right all this time. You're right all this time. I feel like you are triggered by something because you are not certain. It's almost like right before, okay, what I'm getting is this. Right before it happens, right before you will know that everything, all the guidance you've been receiving, or the images, visions that you've been having, like, all of that was true. Like, something might test you, almost like in a way. Again, it doesn't have to be any kind of test, but it's almost like at first it's gonna look like, oh no, actually it's not happening, or something. Like, I'll give you an example. I mean, might be stupid, but I was going to Formula One race. When is it? Like a week ago. It was, wow, time flies. And anyway, I had a little purse, but for whatever freaking reason, and I knew I was gonna get in where I need to get in and stuff, whatever. But like for a second, a person who was like, you know, checking, like allowing people to certain areas was like, oh, you cannot come in with this bag, you have to check it in. And essentially I could not check my bag in because like they had like my personal items. Anyway, was not the case that I could check anything in. And I was like, okay, do not freak out, do not freak out. Everything's gonna work out. I'm gonna go with my bag. I'm not gonna have to freaking check anything in. And in a second, I don't know what happened, but there was another guy who came in out of nowhere and he was like, no, you're fine, you should go. Oh my God, crisis averted. Because if I had to check that freaking bag in, it would have been a disaster. Like, I don't even want to get started on that. And I'm getting like, yeah, you know how in some situations in life, sometimes like somebody's like, no, and then, oh no, actually, yes. Some kind of situation like that where you will get a confirmation for something you've been longer waiting, but right before that it will look like no. Like it will look like, oh, maybe it's not actually happening. Maybe I was wrong. So something like that. So keep believing in yourself. Again, it's all about you. Everything is about you. It's your power, whatever it is. Whether you're manifesting something, whether you're doing some kind of divination, it's not really about these external things. The goal, I think, in my opinion, for a lot of us, especially who are more on a conscious journey, like manifesting our desires, or connecting with our intuition, the goal is really to become what's called magus, magician, right? And a magician is not someone necessarily who does some kind of juju muju or like puts a rabbit out of the hat. Magician is to create your desired reality, shift your own desired reality to the place where you want to be, fulfill your desires, and do the same things, maybe even for more people, help other people to do that, help the world to get to a more beautiful timeline. That's really, in my, again, perspective, what it means to be a magician. So most of the things that we are experiencing, they're not really about, oh, I want to be with this person, oh, I want a certain outcome in love, oh, I want a certain job. Yeah, sure, there are all these things that are kind of triggering you to awaken, right? That awaken this desire. But in reality, this has never been about those things, people, or whatever. It's about your own transcendence. Because to like transcend, even like to go into higher levels of becoming higher, you know, being, godlike being, whatever, you learn to do different things, whether it's directing your thoughts, you know, like mastering your mind, imagination, developing different spiritual abilities. Like it's all part of that. And you will see how there will be something that almost like, you know, a big shift will occur. Your energy will align and you will feel very, very free from some kind of situation that was restrictive. And also with motherhood, to Carl's wisdom and the unseen, I feel like there's been a lot of things that you didn't see before, which might have have to do with your family, and all these things will come to light. And I feel like things will align in the desired direction. So yeah. All right, let's see now what we are connecting with when it comes to love. Alrighty. And we will go for, you know, I want to keep using the deck, which I'm a little tired of it, but I don't know. I just freaking love this deck. Guess which one I'm talking about. Actually, I don't see it. Where did it go? I'm going to be using this deck. I do not care. I actually really, now that I do not see where it is, I want it even more. Where did it go? Where did you go, darling? Darling, darling, darling. Darling, darling, darling. Oh, here you are. I was going to call this deck my precious. Precious. Oh, boy. All right. Let's see. First row is going to be you. Second row is going to be person you're connecting with. So my favorite card is here. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Let's see. First row, you. Second row, person you're connecting with. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Magician. Yeah, what I just talked about. Magician, manifesting your desired reality. And you know what it is? Even when sometimes things don't immediately align the way you want to, understand that it's just like a lesson. Maybe even the person you want, it doesn't matter. Maybe that career path that you want, it doesn't even really matter. It's you mastering your mind, your desires, your ability to get what you want out of life. That's what matters. And when you make yourself the center stage really of everything, you will see how it's impossible to lose, because, you know, eventually you will master what you need to master. You know what I mean? I don't know, maybe this reading is for somebody very specific, but that's what I'm feeling here. Three of Swords. You're gonna break some hearts, you know, second half of May. I see that there are multiple options when it comes to love. You're gonna be breaking some hearts. There will be some situations which you will decide not to proceed with forward, because there will be some other, I'm hearing whirlwind, something, whirlpool, whirlwind romance that's gonna be taking you by surprise, I'm seeing. Who are you connecting with? Three of Pentacles, Hierophant. I saw the most hilarious joke. I'm gonna maybe share in a little bit. It made me laugh. Might share, might not. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But it's Hierophant related. King of Swords. We have the Moon. We have the Emperor. We have the Devil. And we have the Ten of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. So the time has come for you. I feel like by the end of the month, some of you are not prepared for this. I feel like some of you are not anticipating this. But I feel like by the end of the month, some of you, actually, hold on a second. Let me take straw. Actually, no straw for me, but I had to pour it in a glass. So uncomfortable. You know those cans? It's so uncomfortable to drink from them. I don't know how people do it. I'm really struggling from that for some reason. Anyway, so I feel like, you know what it is? You're not anticipating to be making some pretty big decisions, but suddenly they will come. It's almost like you felt like maybe you had, and again, maybe it's not your message, maybe just someone specific, but like, I feel like you thought, just when you started really enjoying either being single or maybe just not committing to anyone, but sort of like enjoying your options, you know, just when you make peace usually with those things, something happens where someone really serious about you and you get carried away in a relationship. Again, make sure you take things at your own pace. Just because someone is ready now, finally, it doesn't mean you have to like dump everything and just run to be with them, because I don't know, maybe that's what they're expecting. I have no clue here, but I feel like something is going to happen quickly, and it's going to make you like almost like you have to make a lot of decisions very, very quickly. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. We'll try to figure out, but that's the message that I'm getting. So it's almost like you thought that you're going to have more time to explore, to have fun, to date various people, or to just enjoy single. And suddenly someone comes very quickly. I'm getting like it's very whirlwind, something like this. And suddenly you are, I don't know, like making a lot of choices, making a lot of decisions very quickly. I do feel like with the Ace of Wands to the Magician, what you wanted manifests now. It might have taken you like 9 months. Period. Something about this. It doesn't have to be 9 months specifically. Maybe it was since last September. You've been manifesting something. Could have been longer than that, but I'm getting that there is something here where you will get desired outcomes. However, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, and Eight of Swords, it is the end of a stuck situation, so you're not stuck anymore. And I'm getting that there is somehow, as a result of this, you're going to be rejecting some people. So kind of like, just when you said like, you know what, I'm not even sure if this like main guy that I wanted, I'm not even sure if I want them. Like I actually been recently going through this where I was like, there was somebody who I really liked last year. Like you have no clue. I thought that he was like the most perfect guy in the world. Sort of like, I don't know, these days, like I don't even know. It's like I thought he was so perfect. But then like with his behavior, he just kept disappointing me to the degree of like, a lot of things he did and a lot of things that unfortunately like happened to him are a huge turnoff for me. I still kind of like him, but his behavior to this day, calling me, texting me from fake numbers, all his strange behavior, and I don't know, I think his ex is still lingering. It's honestly, it's like I wish, it's too personal, to share on YouTube, but it's just such a nasty situation because there's this ex and she's like very short, sort of like, if you ever seen the energy is kind of, and again, if you get offended how I talk about someone, if it tells you that my energy is low vibration, go away. But his ex, the best way to describe her energy, at least, those little dogs that are very short, but bark a lot and like run around and bark like woof, 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 you know, like, and run everywhere. That's like his ex's energy. And imagine like that next to what I thought of him, at least, a beautiful lion or something. I could never understand, like, how do they even, you cannot even crossbreed, you know, like that. So again, I understand I can be very mean, but like she was lingering and whatever, and it's just all of that stuff that was happening, and him chasing me, but at the same time in a weird way, not really in a way that I feel like I am worthy of, you know. It was just such a turn off. It kept turning off, turning off, turning off. But yes, it was the main guy at some point. And then I started like, you know, meeting different new guys who are much more handsome, even some of them. Some are more successful, to be honest. And I was just like, do I fucking need any of this? You know, I've gotten to this point. Like, sure, there was a connection, but like, just based on that, I'm sorry, but my needs deserve to be met. I have sexual needs, I want attention, I want somebody to take care of me, honestly. Like, I worked so hard all my life. I'm ready to just be in the arms of a man who loves me and cares for me. And okay, if there's no man like that, I can take care of myself. But if I'm in a relationship, I want to be with somebody who takes care of me, not who just like, you know, still needs to walk their dog to pee, poo outside and do whatever, you know. I'm sorry, but like, you know, it's like that. So, and I feel like for you, maybe, again, I'm sharing this, usually I share personal stories, there's at least some people who resonate. I'm getting that maybe there was a person who you were very into, but again, they were just like, you started, maybe as your self-esteem started growing, you started understanding that they are very far from an ideal option to you. Maybe before the baggage happened, maybe before, the way they treated you, they were like in a potential state, the perfect version for you, but like maybe you fell in love with potential, which women, you know, with good imagination have a fair chance of happening to them. But something happened, I feel like, since then, where again, you don't recognize them as an ideal option anymore. Maybe you have other options. So I don't know what happens if it is that person that manifests, because I do see there is someone, you know, who like, who is manifesting, who wants things to progress fast with you after everything being very slow or nothing happening at all. So either it's someone new you meet and like everything starts progressing very fast, or somebody who things been frozen with before, everything starts happening with them fast. But it's up to you, I feel like, ultimately at the end of the day, to decide. But I don't know why though you're choosing to end things with so many people. It's almost like you had all this, I don't know, 50 people on the dating site messaging you, 10 numbers messaging you. Everywhere you go, people are asking you out. Like, I had this experience recently at Formula One event. There was this guy who was so into me. He right away started asking me, like, your relationship, when was the last time you were in a relationship? Are you open to have a relationship with me? I'm like, bro, I just met you, like, relax, you know? Like, it's crazy. And I'm like, I don't even know if I want to, I mean, I know I want a relationship, right? But it's like, I want a very specific type of relationship, the one that I see for myself. I don't need just anything, you know, that's not a problem. So I feel like there's some kind of desperation and urgency that people around you might be having. And this is why, I don't know what it is, you will be ending things I'm seeing with some people. Just what I'm seeing here. Now, who are you connecting with? Let me take a sip, sorry. Very thirsty. Anyway, thirsty people may be thirsty for you. Three of Pentacles, Hierophant. Person who's been taking a long time how to build with you. Long time. And they're prepared for anything. I feel like somebody really stepping up here because they're obsessed with you. They see potential of future with you. They don't want to let you go. That's what I'm getting. Death card, you are their person. And they basically, they're taking some big risks to be with you because they cannot let you slip away. All of a sudden, everything changes. All of a sudden, everything changes. And they're like fast and furious coming after you. Everything changes. I'm hearing everything will change like this. It's almost like nothing changes, then suddenly everything changes. Again, Scorpio, I want you to know that, and it's something, again, a lot of you don't understand this, but you are in control of your own life. And it's like, it's something that I need to be reminding to myself. It's something that I need to be reminding you guys, because sometimes we forget, and before we even know it, we get entangled in some of these weird situations. We go down the wrong rabbit hole, so to say. At the end of the day, you can assess whether or not this person is good enough for you. Because honestly, I'm looking back at like this guy who I'm sure still wants to be with me. And I just don't know if he's the most desirable candidate. And the way he's been showing up, I'm not, it's like, I'm not thrilled. I'm not impressed. And yes, he's cute. But I mean, if the only thing that you're going for as a man is your looks, and yeah, sure, he has some talents, but like, I don't think it's enough. I'm sorry. So not thrilled mainly with his behavior. And I feel like if you are not thrilled about someone's behavior, I mean, you can do better, because the truth is, if a person truly cares about you, they will do what needs to be done. They will step up, not just partially, but fully. Yeah, because you do have here again, person has feelings for you, person who really, really been working through some of their own inner issues, might have had addictions actually, for some of you I'm seeing, and they've been really working through this because they don't want to lose you. Again, whether what they are doing, what they did is going to be enough or not, I'm not sure. You do have multiple people in your energy. Yeah, look at this. You are going to get what you want though. No, I don't know. It's an interesting reading. You're going to get what you want. And then when it comes to money offers, your future, some of you are here to do something with this person. Could be, maybe it's not going to be a romantic partnership. Maybe it's going to be some kind of other spiritual partnership. I have no clue what it is. But it's like, things are going to turn around for you. You already know what it is. You've been thinking about this. You've been manifesting this. And I feel, let me see, what's this person's intentions? Because they keep showing me feelings, whatever. Oh, person's intentions, angel of love, angel of strength, journey. They want to take a journey with you because they understand that this is from above. They are attracted to you. I also feel like they feel like with you, they're going to create a different kind of community or something like that. And I feel like what's been keeping them stuck in the past was their confidence issues, but now they have this strategy of how to get unstuck because, yeah, I'm seeing this, the all tied up, stuck cycle, whatever this is over. They want to have a happy, caring connection. I do feel like whoever this person is, it is their moment to change it. If they don't do it now, I feel like this is done. Like you, because whoever it is you're cutting off, again, I cannot tell you all are cutting off the person, this person or that person. I do see you cutting off a lot of people and going in favor of one specific connection. I don't know who is it you're choosing over the other. So for some of you, maybe if this person doesn't step up to a caring connection, so basically the outcome for you is to have a caring connection, to have a connection that you feel happy in. So if this person cannot step up, there's going to be another option that you're going to choose over them. I don't feel like you're going to be waiting for anybody. Yeah, because something with contracts, there might have been hesitation with contracts before, or contracts needed to dissolve properly, but they have. And I think for some of you, you've been even patient with them. But at the same time, if the cycle of deceit and bullshit is not going to be over, you just walked away here. Like some of you are wondering, why did I ever even put up with this? And some of you are like, well, I didn't put up with this. It just somehow happened. And I guess, you know what it is? At the end of the day, like some of you need to also be easier on yourself. Like know when to be strict with yourself and know when to be easy. Because at the end of the day, like, think about it. If let's just say you were not in the mood to be actively dating, if there was no one interesting, showing up in your life, maybe you still were processing, healing from something. And if, let's just say, there was some kind of person you had a connection with, whatever, but nothing was also happening with them, maybe to a certain degree, they did serve a purpose for you to do some shadow work, process something. So don't necessarily right away think it was all necessarily negative. Again, it depends on, of course, situation. But I feel that, with anxiety, a woman holding a coin, appreciation, you will go past through some challenges that you're currently having. I don't know how, but it's like, it's not going to be your story anymore. Yeah, I feel like you're closing anything that's negative. You're speaking for your needs. And it's just like, if something happens, if something occurs, you're open to this. But you look at this, thinking man, loving man, the sun, cornucopia, you have multiple options. And the choice is going to be here up to you with indecision, woman holding a heart, storm warning. Who are you going to give your heart to? It's going to be up to you. And again, I feel like there's something about whirlpool, whirlwind, some kind of storm, some kind of situation. I feel like as you will be making your final definitive choice, who to give your heart to, it is going to break some other hearts. So whoever, look at this, even here, Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, whoever you're going to be giving your heart to, in favor, maybe one person over the other, it's not where you are waiting for somebody to choose you anymore. It's your choice that you are making now. You're not waiting to be chosen. You're doing the choosing. And whoever it is you're going to, because I feel like the time has come for you to have a relationship. Whether it is this person who you will decide against all odds to give a chance, given that they show up properly and give you a good offer, because I see some of these people might have had other relationship before, might have been married or going through divorce. So if they show you that, yeah, I'm officially divorced, I'm not dealing, I'm not going, you know, whatever my ex is begging me for, I'm, you know, like, of course, if you have some kind of payment you have to give, court decided, it's one thing. But if you are still hanging out, that's another thing, right? So if you see proof and evidence that that situation dissolved and they are willing to come in and commit to you and give you what is it you want, I feel like you are willing to give them a chance, for some of you, if you still like them. For others of you, if you just see it's the same bullshit keeps continuing, even though, sure, there might have been progress, sure, but like still the situation is wishy-washy, oh boy, you are so done. But look at this justice though, Five of Pentacles. I do think that there is something, I feel like, you know what it is, with that person who might have had either other situations, some kind of other commitment, this commitment is going to be over regardless. But the question is whether this person will actually still have a chance with you or not. Because they played too many games with Seven of Swords, Six of Wands, but this is not the game that they're going to lose. Because you know what it is? You don't play games, Scorpio, but you know, somehow even without playing games, you outsmart everybody in the end. If something happens, situations aligns in your favor, you know, it's like you don't even need to do anything. Everything is always done for you. Situation takes care of itself. Like situation literally takes care of itself. And exactly, look at this, Four of Swords, King of Pentacles. You don't even need to do anything. Situation will take care of itself. And again, you have King of Cups, King of Pentacles, multiple options in life. You will choose one. And again, some of them, maybe it's one person only, thinks they are the one doing the choosing. So anxious, you know, how to do this choosing correctly. What little they understand, tables have turned. Tables have turned. You're the one doing the choosing now. You're going to have upper hand over this person. And I feel like even if you choose to be with them, there's going to be a power dynamic shift where it's going to be them really catering to you, afraid to lose you. And even with your career, maybe now they are more successful than you. Maybe now they are the one who seems to be more in the public eye than you, have more opportunities. Even that thing is going to shift to where if they stay with you, you know, it's like you're going to be the one who will be shining. You know what it is? Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers. And if they are lucky enough, they will shine next to you. No. Nah, the time has come though. The time has come. I feel like whatever it is going to happen, you're going to choose yourself and your happiness. And if this person, once again, I want to repeat this, if this person is going to step up and be the version of you that you deserve, you know, and not just cry and be like, oh, so sad, all of this happened to me, it was so hard. Man up, okay? Life's not easy. So it can be easy. It's on in your mind, honestly. You can look at the same shit and say, whatever, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's like, but if they cannot man up, if they keep crying like a little bitch, then, you know, then there is no chance for them. They can keep looking at your pictures, keep stalking your stories, Instagrams, fake accounts, do whatever it is. It's just not impressive. It's just not impressive. And it's on them how they decide to live their life. Because I do feel, you know what it is? It's sad to admit this, but I do feel like if this person doesn't man up, they're going to be all their life thinking about this and regretting. All their life. Because something will happen where you will keep rising and you will be very much in their face. Maybe you will even work next to each other or whatever it is. Some of you, I'm even seeing you might marry or be with somebody who they know, who is their friend or who is in the same industry than you. And they will literally be watching, you know, for some of you, if they don't step up, they will be watching you love someone else. If they step up, maybe you will even get the, you know, what is it? Catering, belly dancing card. So if they step up. Something about a definitive moment here. Definitive moment, yeah, has come. Anyway, we'll take this to the extended to see more of what's likely to happen. Who are these options? You know, what's recommended? We'll see more, we'll see deeper, we'll see what you need to know. Link to the extended is going to be down below. Again, private readings are available. Again, reminding you as well that it's a general reading, so take what resonates, let go what doesn't. We'll talk to you soon. I love you all, and yeah, see you.